We're live.
Happy New Year!
I've just got happy new because I didn't have enough space.
So you could have like zigzagged it.
Well, it's all connected and I was just like,
I've got this jumbled up shit behind me. I didn't even care this time.
Let me see.
Said I have this jumbled up mess behind me. I didn't even like string the lights out.
Oh, wow.
It's just like a big wad.
Awesome.
I told you I was gonna redneck style this thing.
Yeah, you do a lot more with your corner than I do with mine.
I try.
I need to step up my game here. So what'd you end up getting at the liquor store?
Captain.
Was it crowded?
Yes. Yes, it was. And the clerk, she knows me by name now. How sad is that? Like, I walk in, she was like, "Hey, Spaz, Happy New Year's." I'm like, "You too." And there's like 15 people waiting in line, probably 30 people on each aisle. And I'm like, all right, I'm not even going to browse this time. Like, I was talking about maybe changing it up. No, I knew exactly where my bottles were. That's where I went. I wasn't fucking around.
Oh, man. No, I went in and I was like, whoa, this place is packed.
Well, yeah, they'll be closed tomorrow.
But I got the last one of these.
What is it?
It's champagne.
Yeah, but what is it?
You mean the brand?
Yeah.
Martini and Rossi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's huge. It's fucking heavy.
But you're going to open this?
I'm going to open it.
This could be exciting. I hope you fuck up. I really do. I hope that shit goes everywhere.
My mom, okay, she used to have one, well, this regular size bottle, not a big one, while she was just cooking dinner. She'd be like, "Go open this for me."
I'm just waiting on it to fucking explode. That's all I want.
One time I took the thing off and I was gonna pop it and I set it down to say something to Joyce and then we started talking and forgot about it and all of a sudden the cork just pops up and hits the ceiling. We like hit the deck, so we have no idea what the hell's going on.
Fuck up. Fuck up. Fuck up.
Ooh.
Really? Nothing.
Got it. No. Sorry. Next time.
I lack those master skills because that shit would have exploded, and I would have just giggled.
Oh no! When it comes to booze, I know what I'm doing.
I don't buy the fizzy shit just for that reason. I can't even open a 2-liter without being like a 5-year-old that dropped it on the floor first.
Well, when we were kids, my parents would let us take turns popping it. So my brother and I would make it a contest to see who could get it further. So we got pretty good because we go out on the front porch and do it. It was a game.
Like, and if you don't hold it down, and like you just use your thumbs to pop it, it's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, but then we could grab a sip before we brought it in.
You're like, "Hey, I opened it. It's half empty now, but it's open. You're welcome."
Hey, they didn't say that it had to be filled to the top when we brought it back. Like they even noticed. They're like, "Yay, more champagne!"
See, I wish my parents were like that. They're just like, "How many more beers are you gonna drink?" And I'm like, "It's only 9. Why don't you people fucking back off?"
My dad quit drinking so he could be my designated driver.
That's pretty fucking serious.
Yeah. But I now have a designated driver all the time, so.
Yeah, when he's in town.
Well, usually I don't need it here, but in Vegas I need it a lot. Didn't even know how many times I'm like, he's like, "Where are you?" It's 4 in the morning. Like,
there's somebody walking around in a toga. There's an Elvis.
Go. I'm not. There's
fucking lights.
Yeah. Seriously, if he was more like technologically advanced, I'd just do the like GPS on my phone so he could just track me.
There you
It'd be
go.
so much easier to find me.
Or
Compared,
install the app and set your iPhone in there. Find iPhone.
yeah. Oh, we have that. I have it on my phone, but
It's like just follow the beeps, old man. It'll bring you right to me.
I know I am thinking about
My
getting
dude.
one.
Yeah.
That way I can track him too. Is he
You gotta.
close? I can't. Well, but I can't see my cell phone when I'm drunk anyway. That's why I always hand it to you, and I'm like, tell this person, and I dictate to you.
You're really bad about that. Really fucking bad.
I am, but the great thing is, I forgot.
Keep drinking, it'll come to you.
I just started drinking. It says I popped this champagne, and that's my first drink of the day.
See, that just bothers me. I feel like you should pregame for nights like tonight. Like our weekly Boozefest, I feel like you should already have ingested
Did
a
you
lot of
see
alcohol.
the size of this bottle? This is fucking huge, man.
But it's champagne.
Wine messes me up like faster than whiskey. I'll do like 6 shots of whiskey and be like, yeah, sure, I can walk on the tightrope. I can have like 2 glasses of champagne and like can't even walk to the bathroom.
No. I've only had like the toast amount, either for a wedding or for New Year's. Because every time I'm at like the bars, like my favorite is Dougie Ray's, obviously. And they're doing their big New Year's Eve, which has always been cool because they always offer sober rides. They like hire people for the night from anywhere between like I think it's like 9 and 2 a.m. And so they pay these people out, and of course you tip them, so they make even more money. So some of these people, they spend their nights sober. I do not. But places like that, they always offer, a champagne toast.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I don't. I don't like fucking champagne. I've had like one, and I
The
can't.
taste or the bubbles?
Yeah, I've had one that I like, and I have no idea what it was called. And I'm terrified to buy bottles just to find out that I don't like them.
I'll buy the bottles, and then if you don't like it, I'll drink it for you, and then we'll go get another one.
There you go. Well, instead of going to get another one, why don't we just buy like 5 or 6 at a time? Because like getting back in the vehicle and driving back to the liquor store, and then driving back home and popping it, and it's all exciting when you open it, and then nothing happens. Obviously, that was such a letdown. I feel like we
little bottles of this Asti at my liquor store, like the little ones.
But again, that defeats the purpose, because if you like it, then you have to go back to get the bigger bottle.
Go across the street to the Burger King, chug it. If you like it, go back across the street to the liquor store.
I feel like we should just buy a bunch at a time.
Because if you don't like 4 of them and you like 1 of them, you only get 1 bottle. Well, I have to drink the other 4.
I know. After that one bottle, I'll probably drink some of the other 4 just to keep drinking.
Well, okay, how about when we go for fondue next month, we will get some champagne. Celebrate.
Okay. We can do that. But if it's not good, then you have to keep buying the bottles until I find the one I like, and then I'll buy that bottle.
I think I know which one you'll like. You liked that. What was that stuff you bought? It was sparkling Riesling. I still have the bottle. That was good.
That's not champagne, though.
No, it's not, but it was still good. So I think I know what you'll like based on the fact that you liked that. I'm smart.
If you're confident in that, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm like wrong maybe 40% of the time.
That's a pretty big number. I mean, yeah, that's a large number. That's
less than half. I'm wrong less than half the time.
Barely less than half. Barely.
Wow.
Is that one good?
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. It's good. It's really
You
good.
have to drink the whole bottle.
Huh?
You have to drink the whole bottle.
Oh, I intend to.
Like on the show, though.
Yeah, no, I intend to. That's why I was going to get 2 bottles, but then I saw this ginormous big bottle. I was like, I'm getting that.
I like your style.
It has to be the big bottle.
But before this show ends, you have to
I will, at the end, I'm going to turn it upside down. So if there is anything left, I will have to go to the shower because I'll be picky.
Yeah, we will know and we will call you out on it.
Oh no, I'm going to do it. I'm getting into it with my first glass. You know?
See, I've gotten way into mine. See, that's the thing. Like, by the time we have our show every Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, sometimes it was Tuesdays, you know, by the time we have a show at some point, I'm usually getting buzzed. Why do you think it looks like it does behind me? I didn't do that sober. I procrastinated and sat on my couch while I kept drinking, and then finally I was like, oh, fuck! I have 30 minutes to do this and all of this fucked up shit. So that's what happened. And instead of stringing them out, I just, you know, pinned that shit everywhere, and I liked it, so that's what I went with. I call it my redneck decorations.
I like it. I think it looks great.
I do too. I feel like the ambiance is nice. You know, it kind of sets the mood. It's like party, but how hard do you party? Do you want to party that hard? Or do you want to party Happy New Year? You know, that hardness. You could have at least got some fucking streamers or some shit.
I got this Happy New. You could have Happy New whatever you want. Year is over there.
How am I the one that's like always the same for being the dark one, the black and stuff like that, and I wear more color for this shit than you do?
I'm wearing pink.
Do you know what's on my eyeballs right now?
Is it pink?
No, it's not. Fuck.
Red?
No.
But no, I don't know.
It's fucking purple.
Oh.
I went out and bought shit just for this, and I was like, the lighting in here always fucking sucks. You can't ever fucking tell, but I know.
No, we can tell. Hey, I'm wearing pink. It's like hot pink. You can barely see it. So.
Yeah, I can see it. All I see is black.
Yeah. Well.
So I read this thing the other day. Kind of made me feel like an asshole. It was talking about, like, you know, five things that women, when they do makeup, they're probably doing it wrong. And it says that if you have, like, misshapen eyes, because, you know, one of mine is smaller than the other from the Bell's palsies, you shouldn't put black eyeliner on the bottom because it makes them even more squintier. So, today I went to work, and I didn't put black on the bottom. And all day long, people were like, you look fucker. I've been doing this wrong my whole life.
What'd they say?
They told me I looked so well rested that
Really?
I was just ready to go. And I'm like, I slept like shit last night for like 4 hours. That's all I slept.
I think you look good.
Thanks. You know why? I don't have any black on the fucking bottom. So thank you for proving my point. But it's hard. It's hard to change something you've always done, because then you start looking at yourself and then you're like, I don't look right. Like, it doesn't look normal. But I decided to do it. And that's what I did. But I do have a lot of glittery shit on today that, again, you can't fucking see. I put all this effort in for you and everyone else that, you know, are 2 people that watch this live. Put all this effort in, and you can't fucking tell. And I'm like, At some point, we may have to do like a daytime show.
I
Like
don't think that's going to make the quality any better.
Natural sunlight? Yes, it would.
No, I think you just need a better computer and actual internet.
Well, that too. But, I put all this effort in, and you can't ever tell. And I get bummed out until I walk out there, and he's like, wow, you look nice. And I'm like, yeah, I do. You're right, I do.
Yeah, I took a picture and posted it on our Facebook before I went on live, so.
I posted one on mine.
But it was really just because I wanted to show off my bottle of booze. Not my makeup. Oh, I was out to dinner last night. Oh, this is a funny story. I went out to dinner with my friends last night, and I was an hour late. And they asked why I was an hour late. I said, well, I had to stop off at a bar and get a drink first. They were like, okay. Like, that's an acceptable answer. I was like, okay.
This is ice. How is that supposed to fit in my fucking cup?
It's gonna fit in your cup. I don't know what to say. Less ice, more booze.
Well, I just refill more rapidly. I really, I am one of those...
I'm not sure more rapidly is correct.
I refill more often. There we go. Is that water? God damn it, Heather.
No, what are you talking about? It's wine. I mean, champagne.
See, you may bitch about my ice, but I don't drink water while I'm drinking.
First of all, I'm from the desert. It's habit.
You're not in the fucking desert anymore. You're not gonna fucking die of dehydration.
Okay, but if I admit that I live in this shithole, okay, then I would just, crawl into a corner and die. So I like to pretend and tell myself that I still live in the desert and I'm just visiting here. No, all the people that live here. Well, actually, I take offense to some of the people that live here, but not most of them. You know who you are.
Quit drinking water on this goddamn show.
What?
Quit drinking water on the show. You can drink it before the show and after the show.
We're doing an extra long show today.
I don't give a shit. You should have drank extra more before you got on. Because you weren't drinking booze.
Putting up my decorations. Yeah, I think I'll work a little harder for next week.
There's no, decorations for next week, then.
No, but I'll do something. Well, let's see. What's January? Yeah,
nothing. It's fucking January.
We got Martin Luther King Day.
Huh?
Yeah, so we got Martin Luther King Day. So, okay, I don't know how to decorate for that.
Oh, I was going to say something so bad. Never mind. They probably deleted our account.
Let's not do that. Refill! Oh, God, this thing is heavy. This is like a workout.
How do you think I do my curls all day?
Oh, God. Look at this bad boy. It's huge. It's like 10 fucking pounds. Well, actually, it's a little lighter than when I started.
A little.
A little, yeah, not too much.
Did you know that I read online today out of curiosity? Because we believe that Rob may have fractured his wrist. So he goes to pick up his 2-liter ginger ale. He's drinking 7 and 7 today. And so he picks up this 2-liter ginger ale and he has to set it back down and pick it up with both hands. Now, Rob is not a little dude. You've seen him.
Yeah.
Goes, I have to hold this with 2 hands. And I'm sitting there going, what is that, a half gallon? And he was like, it's a 2-liter. And I'm like, so is that the measurement of 2 liters? Like how heavy is that? So me being the asshole that I am, I have to go look that up. Huh?
64 ounces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's roughly 200 grams, which equivalates to like 4.6 pounds. And then if you had like the, hold on, and then if you had like the plastic, they estimate that a 2 liter is 5 pounds.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah. Have you ever carried like a bag with 4 Diet Dr. Peppers in it? That shit's fucking heavy on one arm.
Oh, no. You know what? You might be right. Jeez. No wonder I'm so strong.
A 2 liter is 5 fucking pounds. 5.
Damn.
Of course, once I figured that out, I still called him a pussy, even though I think he broke his fucking arm.
What'd he hit?
Huh?
What'd he hit?
We don't know. I mean, like in his line of work, the demo and stuff, the sledgehammers, it could have been anything.
Oh.
But his stubborn ass went through the fucking hospital, so I'm like, enjoy your pain then.
Yeah.
If you pick up a fucking 2 liter without this whimper coming out of your mouth and having to hold it with 2 fucking hands, like a goddamn T-Rex, something's wrong.
Hey, when I cracked my wrist rollerblading, I did wait till the next morning to see if it was like, it would just go away. And it didn't, so I went to the hospital and they gave me a cast.
Oh. I mean, it was like, you know, that night with me and Booze and Ambien, or was it Ambien or Xanax? Xanax.
Which time? When you jumped off the dock?
Yeah.
That was Xanax.
And then I was like, no, it's probably just sprained. I'll go to bed. And then I had to pee really, really bad in the morning and almost blacked out trying to get off the fucking
I had
floor.
to help carry you. You're like leaning on me. That was fun.
Appreciating. I saw like colors. I mean, not that I'm colorblind, but you know, I saw like dots of colors in front of my face.
We know what you mean. I want to know what everybody out there that's watching is drinking. They need to write in and tell us what they're drinking.
Champagne. No, nobody's drinking champagne right now except like housewives.
What's your point?
You need to like tonight is the night for people that normally drink beer to step it up a notch and hit the hard liquor.
Well, there was people doing that at my liquor store, man. That place was packed.
I'm surprised.
Like I said to the guy, I was like, look at all these jokers. He's like, yeah, but we make so much money.
Like we said, we need to open a liquor store, but then you made a very valid point.
Yeah, we would drink all the inventory and make no money.
Yeah. But we would have plenty of booze.
And at discount, because, you know, when you're buying it directly from the distributor.
In cases.
We should just, like, open one day a month.
And have, like, specials. Like $10 off a bottle.
Yeah.
Like the big
insane specials.
Insane specials, so we get bum rushed and we're like, alright, we can afford to drink for another month.
Well, Jared wrote in and said he's drinking wine, beer, and vodka.
I like his style.
I hope not all in the same glass.
Well, my thing is, like, we only have 2 hands, so how like...
You just, like, you have, like, all 3 out and just, like, take a
beer?
Hmm?
Or maybe the sip of the wine, sip of the beer, and take the shot. I need to know that rotation. I need to get on Jared's level.
Yeah, we need to understand, Jared, how is this rolling? Are you just like a glass of wine, then a beer, then a shot of vodka, or is vodka on the rocks? Is it in a martini?
Ew. I have not.
Ugh. Whatever. I can't even deal with you.
Don't get upset by my choices.
Yeah, we have like nothing in common when it comes to drinking.
No. Except that we can drink a lot.
Except for
And
wine. Wine.
That's what matters. Yeah, that's all that matters. Is that we can drink a lot together.
Because I basically make you just drink whatever wine I like. And
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
A lot.
Oh, now I want fondue. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Mm.
But, I mean, the end result is still what I want. I still get fucking plastered.
Yeah. I don't know why wine hits me so hard so fast. Jody was all like, we were talking about getting drunk the other day. He's like, you get animated. I'm like, you mean loud? He's like, yeah. I just didn't want to say it. I was like, no, I am perfectly aware that I get very loud. My mother's been telling me for years. And I just get louder the more I drink. And ornery.
I don't always get ornery, but I don't know what happens. But it can be on anything. Anything. And then all of a sudden, that one drink sends me in that direction that nobody needs to see, nobody needs to witness, nobody needs to go there. But when it happens, it's like a fucking clusterfuck of emotions. It's like I can cry, laugh, and scream in anger all at the same time.
Well, booze will do that to you.
But it's not every time. Like, have you ever...
It could be what you drink. Sometimes it affects you.
Well, I stick to the same. I'm a very scheduled person. I like the same things. I like what I like, and that's it. But I have those days where, and I think everybody that drinks has this happen, where you could be known to have 13 Long Island iced teas and be fine. But then there are some days you can have 3 and you are worse than the days you had 13.
Oh yeah, I was camping at Havasu in Arizona with some of my friends, and like it was like me and my like pseudo boyfriend and this one chick whose boyfriend couldn't go, and then the rest of them were all couples and doing coupley stuff. So the 3 of us went over and got shit faced, and I drank like 4 Long Islands, and I was like trashed, so trashed. It was awesome.
I don't get how that works.
I don't know. Maybe it's like who makes them, or I don't know.
I mean, like even at home, if I make the same fucking thing, like sometimes I'll have captains.
Well, food,
Yeah.
weather, other factors that somebody else needs to write in and help me with, because I don't know. Oh, Jared Root said he's alternating wine and beer and shots of vodka in between. That's interesting. What made you decide to do that?
I think he's gonna feel like death tomorrow.
Yeah. No. You really should just go with one thing and stick with it.
Well, I don't necessarily think that's true because, you know, a lot of people that drink beer, they'll take shots sporadically. But not many people do beer, wine, and shots all in the same time, like the same time frame. And I don't know about most people, wine will give me the worst fucking hangover compared to...
It's the sulfites in it. I've been drinking sulfite-free wine, and it's like so much better.
Yeah, you say that, but you don't get hangovers. So
okay,
really,
yeah. Well,
bad.
But I know from my friends who do get hangovers that it's the sulfites. Like you'll get a worse hangover with red wine because there's higher sulfites in it than white wine. So.
I don't really like red wine though.
Wine knowledge in your face.
Look at you. Look at you. Being all smart and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
What?
I said, ain't nobody got time for that.
If you're watching this show, you obviously have some free time.
Yeah, he's got like...
Like New Year's Eve. Like,
Huh?
it doesn't feel like New Year's Eve. I don't know why. Ugh, it just feels like any other day. I'm trying to. Maybe I need to drink more.
And I think the other reason it feels like New Year's Eve to me is because everybody else is talking about what they're doing for New Year's Eve. And I'm sitting there going, I still have to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. Now, I could, because I've worked every fucking holiday. I've covered every shift for a lot of people. I could have taken the day off. Everybody's like, Spaz, we know you're a drinker. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right, I am. They're like, we're willing to cover that holiday for you because you've covered all of ours. And I'm like, that's not a bad idea. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, wait, this holiday lands on a weekday. Well, I'm off on the weekend. So not only would I miss out on holiday pay, I'm going to be 8 hours short on a 40-hour week. So I'll get hit twice. And I'm like, no. At least I know that when I get there tomorrow, it's going to be dead because most people are off. And if they weren't off, they called out. I'm so sick. I can't come in today.
Hey,
So
your hangover is sick.
Yeah. I'm going to have a really easy day tomorrow, and I'm going to get paid double time to be there. And I'm like, I can crawl through this store hungover and still be okay.
Hey, you told them. They know. You have a show every week.
Yep.
So that's your fault.
My boss is always on top of it. He's like, oh, it's show night tonight. I know what to expect from you tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, you do.
Not much.
Not fucking shit. Not nothing. And he was like, but you still show up every time. And I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm a responsible adult. Now, if I was a super responsible adult, I wouldn't drink on the nights I have to be at work.
But our show's on a Wednesday.
But it's on Wednesday.
I mean, we could move it to Friday, but...
No, we cannot. Because sometimes on a Friday, I want to be out and about.
You would miss a lot of shows. Too many good bands play on Friday nights. I'd be like, decision time.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, okay, Jared wrote and said, excuse me, he starts with beer, sees his wife drinking wine, then he wants that. Then vodka is just when you go to the kitchen to get refills. And you smoke a bowl just to top it off.
Oh, good God.
Yikes. That's some partying right there. I couldn't switch between wine and beer. They're such different tastes. Like I can see vodka going with wine.
I couldn't do all four of these ingredients combined. All four. Because now we just went from all the alcohol that I'm sitting there going, how the fuck, to a little bit of medicinal purposes. And I'm going, no, because we all know me. One little bit of that, good for the night. I'm out, down for the count. I can't do it. Can't do it. And I've tried. Like, since I was like 17, I've tried to mix the two. It never happened. Even
well, no, that night when we were in Texas that you did it, we weren't really drinking that night. We weren't drinking the next night.
Which one?
The night that we got high, and I watched, you passed out after 5 minutes, and I watched Pineapple Express.
Well, there's times where I've smoked, and I hadn't been drinking, and I would get like an hour. And then I'm still, in the end, after I eat, stuff my face, I just want to go to bed, and I sleep like a champ. Like a fucking champ.
Well, you did get up once to come in and yell at us for being too loud. But we were laughing so fucking hard that we could not, like...
No, that was the night I drank. That was the night I drank because we were for.
Next night, and trust me.
Yeah. Well.
Yes! I know what I'm talking about. I remember.
I just can't mix it. And the people that do...
I don't normally. I don't really. one or the other. Like if I do, then I'll get something like Boone's Farms, or something akin to that. Jared says that's their bedtime ritual every day.
Wine, beer, shots, and pot. I like his style, I have to say. And then he has a wife that's totally down for the same shit. That's what makes a relationship work.
Exactly. Compatibility.
If you have common likes, I can't believe you're doing this. If you have common likes with your spouse or with your partner, that's what's going to work. It doesn't matter what the common grounds are, so long as you can share them together. But I'm on their side. They share the best of the best. They get all of it covered every fucking night, all in one. I like it.
Let's just hope after they get drunk and stuff, they have sex before they go to bed, you know what I'm saying?
Again, that's a successful relationship. It doesn't even have to be sloppy sex. It can be controlled. But they want to take it to a whole new level. I respect it. I do. I respect it. I like it. I think more people should try it.
Takes commitment. Definitely.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you knew that your spouse was at home or your partner was at home waiting with the wine and the beer, the shots, and the bowl, you want to come home from work too. You wouldn't want to go see your friends. You wouldn't want to go hang out somewhere else. You're like, nah, I'm going home. All your shit's right there. Right there. You have no reason to go anywhere else. None. Your happiness is right there.
Plus, it's cheaper.
Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. I bought him a big-ass bottle of Seagram's and my big-ass bottle of Captain. Because I have to buy the biggest bottle. Otherwise, it's not like a liquor store's across the street from me or right down the road. It's a fucking travel.
Yeah, mine is just past the Bojangles.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's actually open 1 hour later than Bojangles is.
But I still only spent $60 for 2 big-ass bottles. Now, had I found myself at a bar tonight, at this moment in time, at 6:42 my time, I'd already owe at least $100 just by myself.
I'm sorry, how much?
At least $100.
Oh, so you said 700. I was like, I don't think so.
By the end of the night, oh yeah, between the two of us. But at this point in time, I got off. By the time I got home, it was probably closer to 2 because I did have errands to run. Yeah, I'd totally be at $100 by myself. He'd probably be at 50 because he always tried to take care of me and make sure I'm alright. And within an hour, he would stop drinking just so we could get home by midnight. But it's so much fucking cheaper to drink at home.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And we get to do shit like this, where we get to drink and just shoot the shit for no fucking reason at all.
And I don't have to drive 2 hours to Nashville.
Or vice versa to Chattanooga.
Nah, we usually do our drinking in Nashville.
Yeah.
Jared said you hit the nail on the head.
That's because, what, the won't go anywhere else?
I'm thinking so, yeah.
All the shit's right there.
Made some excellent points.
I'm telling you. I like it.
You don't have to worry about, oh, God, I've had too much to drink. How am I going to get home?
Or, oh, my God, I have to call my wife to come pick me up, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up feeling like fucking death and have to go get my vehicle with my angry wife.
Yeah.
Who had to go out in the fucking cold to come pick my ass up over at a buddy's house, who, of course, for women, we were like, well, who was there? What was she wearing? Why did you stay? Bravo to his wife.
Huh?
I said bravo to his wife.
Oh yeah, she figured out the key to a happy relationship.
Liking the same fucking shit he does.
See, I have to con the bodyguard over there to drive me all the time. So, but like, I have a tradition that I started with my female friend Jody, because I have two friends, one's female, one's male. She lives in San Diego. We used to go every year to my house in Vegas. Well, actually, I lived in Vegas. She lived in San Diego. She would come up, and we would, like, for the week of New Year's, party. And she always got trashed on New Year's Eve. And even if I didn't drive, I really never drank. But either like the 30th, the 1st, or the 2nd, I would get shit-faced. Every fucking year. And then when I moved here, I don't know, it stopped happening. So I'm like, I'm going to resurrect this. So Friday night, Chattanooga better fucking watch out, because I'm going out. I'm resurrecting it, and when I say shit-faced, I mean, like, you have to drag my, like, limp body across the parking lot.
But when we lived together, that's what we did.
Well, not for New Year's.
Oh, on actual New Year's, because first off, you know me, my rage and my temper would get us both thrown in jail.
Oh, yeah, no. I wouldn't go out on New Year's.
Yeah, we would go out the day after.
Well, it's cold as fuck.
I don't even want to get
cold. I don't like to be cold.
Yeah,
yeah no, but it was always though the day after. We'd always go to the spa. It was like you go get shit faced, and the next day you get pampered. It was like fucking awesome.
I'm not doing shit today. You're gonna do the shit for me. Like, that's why I always try to instill this idea in your mind that we needed a house bitch at least on the days that we were hungover. Well, I was hungover, and you just were in the mood to not do shit.
Right. How many mornings every week did I get up and drive to the White Castle and get you fries and a Coke?
You didn't get up. You hadn't gone to bed. That is not the fucking same.
No, I don't like to be up between the hours of 4 and 8. Those are my no-fly zones. I don't like to be up during those hours. I don't know why, but I don't. They're weird.
Your no-fly zones.
4 to 8. I prefer it to be till 10, but
by 8 o'clock, half my shift is done. I love it. Love it. Everybody's like, how the fuck do you get at 3:30 in the morning and go to work? Because I get off at 12:30 in the afternoon and get fucking plastered by 5 p.m. Be out. Good. Why do you think I don't respond to half your text after 4:30?
Yeah, the later it gets, the less you respond to me. Like, the first part of the afternoon, you're, like, writing back, like, feverishly. And then it starts to taper off until, like, you know, I'll send you a text maybe an hour later, you may respond. Or the next morning. I'm like, okay.
You know, I'll function on a different schedule than you.
Oh, yeah. Way different. I go to bed when you get up in the morning.
Yeah. So we come together on nights like these.
That's true. Every Wednesday.
Now. Yeah.
Before it required a 2-hour drive. Let's see. I still have about a little over half this bottle. I've been talking too much, not drinking enough.
Really? Because I got to refill again, and I'm still talking just as much.
You have a straw. I think it's easier with a straw.
You need to learn to multitask, and don't hate on my fucking straw.
I am starting to feel like a little good, though. You know?
A little good.
A little good. Yeah. Good times, good times. So, It's the last day of this year.
Ugh.
Which is fine by me because this year sucked. It was fucking long. I had 3 surgeries this year. Bullshit.
I had my one.
Oh yeah, so we're up to 4 surgeries between the 2 of us.
Yeah. The 3 months that led up to it were a lot worse.
Huh?
I said the 3 months that led up to mine were so much worse.
Yeah,
Like,
well, we're kind of tied as far as my first one goes.
huh?
So we're tied as far as my first surgery of the year goes, as far as like leading up to it. But my second and third are, well, my second had to be done. They had to remove some stuff. Well, actually, the third one they had to remove some more stuff.
So long as they don't have to remove my liver, I'm good. I'm good.
I would just be like, you know what? Call Dr. Kevorkian. Let's just get this over with. I'm done.
I'm ready to drink that fucking Kool-Aid.
That's even better. Let's find an awesome cult. Ones where they're planning on killing themselves and just.
See, I wanna, like, I don't want to find the cult. I want to start one and then like start sending the herds out. Like I'll be like, all right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you drank it. I didn't.
Yeah. That's awesome. What would we call our cult?
Boozefest.
That's a terrible cult name. Actually, wait. What's the name of any cult? You always remember the dudes that run them, but you don't remember what they're actually called.
I don't remember any dudes that ran them except Kevorkian. That's it.
He didn't run a cult.
He ran something.
He was a doctor that did assisted suicides, the euthanasia.
It was pretty much the same fucking thing. You know what was in that fucking drink, and you drank it anyways. You're welcome.
No, like a lot of people who were like dying, like of terminal illnesses, and they just didn't want to go on anymore. He would kind of like give them a little medical something to, like when you put a dog to sleep. And then he was putting humans to sleep forever.
I could totally.
Also, like, what's that guy in Waco? Damn it, I can't remember his name. Tim something. And then Charles Manson. He ran a cult.
Was it a cult or was it just a mass murder?
No, I mean, it was a cult. So if anybody can think of a name of a cult, write in, will ya? Because I have no idea. There's the one at Zizek's Road off the I-15 in San Bernardino County, California. That was a cult. You guys in California know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't think the East has cults, except the KKK.
Is it a cult or is it an organization?
Let's go with the organization.
Because I feel like cults are pretty more open to who their members are. You just kind of have to like agree with whatever they want. I don't think that, well, I guess that's the Triple K too. I don't know anything about them, and I really don't want to research it.
Why are we serious right now?
Ah?
I don't want to talk about these fucks. Nobody cares. Most of them are dead anyway. They joined a cult.
Their liver.
Yeah, they joined a cult. They probably died.
This is why I am for stem cell research, because let's face it, okay? I'm going to need a liver.
You say you're for stem cell research. I'm confused on who is not and why.
Christians? Well, the crazy...
But they say why.
Right wing? Right-wing Christians.
Midway.
There's dead babies, all that shit, But, I mean...
But I feel like so much can be found and discovered and cured and dealt with and understood. It is way beyond anything else we have. Other than medicinal pot, there's nothing else that has been proven to do so much good in the world.
I think we should road trip to Colorado.
It's cold.
I mean, during the summer.
It's still cold.
No, it's not. I've been there in the summer.
You get like 60.
There's a picture. I have a tank top on. Trust me. It wasn't cold. You know me. Anything below 70, I'm freezing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I'm a good reference point for what's cold.
No. I have to pee.
I went before the show. Right before the show. I was smart.
Drinking way before the show.
Well, then you better hurry.
You know me. I can pee like the fucking jailhouse.
It's called prison fast.
Same fucking difference.
Because my aunt was in prison, and she can pee so fast. It's like, you think she just walked down the hall and walked back. You have no idea she also peed and washed her hands.
People used to look at me, they're like, do you wash your hands? I'm like, are they still moist? Do you think I washed it, or do you think I just peed on them? Which one is
I'm
it?
always like, let me smell it. Give me your hands. I want to smell the hands.
You want to smell my fingers?
Yes, I do. If they smell like pee, I know you didn't wash your hands. Or you didn't do a very good job. If they smell like soap, then I know you washed your hands. You at least did a half-assed job because it smells like soap. I like your beads. Did you get those in Vegas?
No. No. I've got those somewhere, or my ex took them. Because I have a really big garage, so there's a ton of shit out there that I haven't looked at in close to 2 years. Like, I went out there today to grab some lights, and like 5 bundles didn't work. 5 didn't work. And then the other ones are like half working, and the other half isn't working. So I was like, Rob, let's change out some bulbs and see if it works. It didn't happen. I'm like, well, then I'll just add more fucking shit to it. It's fine. So I go out there, and then I realized that I bought like 5 sets of brand new ornaments that I've never used.
Oh, wow.
Purple, blues, all kinds of like weird designs. And I don't really care to decorate for Christmas right now, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these things, but I'm going to figure it out. But other than that, I don't go out there.
I propose for our 6-year anniversary in July, we have a Christmas in July party for everybody in the Boozefest.
What are we going to do?
Where are we going to do it?
No, what are we going to do?
What?
The same thing we're doing right now?
No, like have a physical party. I mean, if I had my way, it would be on a beach in the Caymans, but, we'll see how funds are.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you're sitting at home right now watching this show, you don't have funds to go to the bar to drink for New Year's.
No,
so don't worry, in July, we're all going to go to the fucking Caymans. That. Totally believable.
Know who we'll meet? We might meet somebody with a jet, and they might be like, hey, why don't you come with us to the Caymans? And I'll be like, I'll bring the champagne. I'll get a whole case of the big bottles.
You meet somebody with a jet, and I will suck your dick.
I will take that offer. So I noticed we have some more viewers, and you guys are not writing in to tell us what you're drinking. We need to know.
What if they're sober?
If they're, well, then they need to start drinking. Run to the kitchen, quick, get something.
Well, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, if you're a sober person, because there are a lot of people in this world that don't drink, I'm like, does this not mean the same for you as what it does for others? And then I have to realize what this night was supposed to be. It is not what it is supposed to be anymore. Tonight's a night to get fucked up. Fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how it started. They're like, hey guys, tell you what, let's have a party to celebrate New Year's and just get all fucked up.
Yeah. I see that. I mean, it's been like, how long has New Year's been around? Decades or centuries?
Wait, what?
The celebration of New Year's, how long has it been around? Decades or centuries?
Our calendar is based off the Gregorian calendar, which has been around for a lot of years. It's 2014, so I'm going to let you stew on that for a while.
I don't want to. That's why I asked. I don't want to have to think today. I feel like that's unfair.
I don't want to think any day, okay? But I'm fucking forced to. It's horrible. Ugh, God.
It's horrible because you're trying to ask me to do the same thing.
Never mind. I was going to say something. Hold on. I was going to say something. It's really important.
Well, you better hurry up because I have to pee. So you're going to hang out by yourself unless people send in some Q&As and then I'll come back.
Well, go pee. I will stay here. You guys, write in some questions so she can go pee. 'Cause she's gone. She's left. I just saw her leave, so I need something to talk to you guys about other than my happy new, you know? Wow. I really caught a blank here. This is bad. Oh. So, it's almost New Year's, which means my days at the gym for the next month are over because it's kind of tradition that everybody goes and joins the gym. So I take the month of January off to get fat. I just eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want, and I do not go to the gym at all until somewhere around Valentine's Day, mid-February, because most of the people have kind of tapered back off from going. So that's my fucking plan. And I plan on eating a lot of crap. Once I get off of here, I'm gonna drunk cook some chicken and some desserts and some other shit. And I'm gonna keep drinking because I got more champagne in the fucking fridge. This big old bottle is just for the Boozefest. This monster here. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. If anybody that's watching was at my Halloween party 2012, you know how much champagne fucks me up. Pretty badly. Oh, she's back! That was really fast.
I am. I had to grab a blanket because I am freezing. I'm never
cold. It's really cold. Our heat went out last week, so we've been relying on space heaters.
That's all I get to rely on. That's all I ever get to rely on. I don't have central heat or air.
Whoa, I bought this space heater off Amazon. It's like a fucking luxury space heater, and it was so cheap. It warms my whole house to like 74 degrees by itself.
Yeah.
Wild. And it was like fucking 40, 50 bucks.
Like, I bought one 2, 3 years ago, and it's really well known. It does like 1,500 square feet, and I'm like, I need like 4. Because, like, obviously I live in a much older house, but it is massive. You've been here. It is so large. Like, the rooms are huge, and then they've got these...
Yeah, your house is like my house, open floor plan.
Yeah. And then the single pane windows, and then the massive bay windows in the two largest rooms in the house.
We have very energy efficient windows.
Would you
It
not?
holds that heat fucking in. And smells. I have to air out the house like 4 times a week.
It's just cold.
Yeah, it is fucking cold. It's about to get bad here in the southeast. Bad. I don't know where all you viewers are at. I heard San Diego and Los Angeles, though, was pretty cold. So, I'm feeling all you guys, too. My dad is in Vegas. He said it was like 45 degrees today.
Yeah, I may have dreamed it, but either yesterday or the day before, it said Las Vegas was expecting snow within 7 days. And I'm going...
Every once in a while, we do get snow. Like, there was about 6 years ago, I swore to my dad, we were coming back from visiting Joyce. You know, if you guys know Joyce of the Gypsy Blues, we had gone to visit her in California, and we were coming, and I said, it's gonna fucking snow. And my dad was like, no, it is not. I will bet you a steak dinner it is not. And I was like, you're on, old man. Next morning, he comes in to wake me up by taking my drapes and opening them, and the hugest snowflakes are coming down. And I was like, oh! Not only did it snow, but I get a steak dinner.
Good. Did y'all remember being an early teenager, and the first time I heard about it snowing in Texas, I was like, the end of the fucking world is here. Like, we're all about to die.
See, were you about 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that year. The entire DFW Metroplex shut down. No flights in or out. It was awesome.
It scared the shit out of me.
We had the best fucking time. It was totally great. We took snow tubes and hooked them up to my friend's Jeep, and we're driving around the circle we lived on. And it was highly dangerous and very stupid. And, you know, kids today, parents would probably be arrested for child endangerment, but whatever.
Even when I was young, I didn't enjoy snow and ice. Like,
I like to visit the snow.
Yeah.
And once I visited it,
like,
I'm done.
I mean, like, all my friends were going out, like, sledding and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm going to stay at home. They're like, why? And I'm like, because it's fucking cold and miserable outside. They're like, no, the sun's shining. It's fun. No, it's not. Now, what I did witness when I was probably 11, which made me think of this, was a Dodge pickup driving around my neighborhood, and they had a plastic picnic table. You know, the Tice or whatever it is a plastic picnic table. They flipped upside down, and adults were sitting in it, and the truck's driving them around the neighborhood, and they all have beers. And I'm like,
yeah.
that's the only way I'm going to enjoy goddamn snow. Drunk.
Yeah, well, like, we get snow where I live, but, like, when I lived in California or Las Vegas, you can drive to the mountain. Like, in my house in Vegas, in 45 minutes during the winter, I can be in snow. Like, snow up to my waist. Straight up. In the mountains. And then I can come back home and not be in snow. So, you know, that fucking works for me. Because I can go, like, I can go to the lodge up on Mount Charleston, stay overnight, get in the hot tub, have a nice dinner, drink some champagne, then the next day, drive home where there is no snow and it's like 45, 50 degrees. That works for me. I will visit the snow. I don't want to live anywhere where it does snow. So, that's how I feel very fucking strongly about this.
And yet you're in the southeast.
Not by choice. So I was at a bar last night with a couple of my buddies, and the guy asked me for ID, and so I just, you know, I whip out whichever one I can find first, and it was my Nevada ID, and he's like, Nevada? What are you doing here? I was like, that's a good fucking question. What is there to do here? He's like,
Drink?
So what do you want to drink? Like, he couldn't answer me. I'm like, yeah. But, you know, my friends, they used to get mad at me about the fact that I was like, I'm not gonna live here forever. Now they're like, wait a minute. When she moves, we can all go visit her in, like, a better place. And I'm like, yeah. You're welcome.
When you move.
When? Oh, it's not if, it's when. Oh, Jared has a question. Is my wedding band pink? This? Well, it is pink, but it's not my wedding band. I'm not wearing it. Doesn't fit.
Do we need to talk about stuff? Is everything okay between you and Doc?
Look, you know,
Shit happens.
he can't keep up with me when it comes to drinking, and I just can't be with somebody who can't keep up with me drinking. So I had to let him go. I did this.
The fact that Jared noticed that before I did, maybe the wine's really kicking in for him. Maybe you should go back to the shots.
I don't know, but Jared, you need to join us every week. Because you are a delight, sir. A delight.
Maybe the missus is on top of it. Maybe she's the one that pointed it out.
Yash. Is the lady of the house around?
Well, she has to be, because she's like, I'm drinking wine, and I'm taking shots. You can have the beer, and you can have the shot. And she's like, but every time you give me wine, take a couple sips.
Dude! It could be a drinking game.
Yeah.
Make a drinking game out of the Boozefest. I love it. People can't tell us.
It's a drinking game. What are you talking about?
Kate, our boss lady, she came to visit in June when what was it? 22 Jump Street was coming out, and she hadn't seen 21 Jump Street yet. So we rented it and looked up drinking games. We got fucking wasted in 20 minutes. And Nick, the bodyguard, had to come and revise the rules and then go to the liquor store because we drank all the booze we had bought for it.
And you guys have to watch this again tomorrow.
So, well, no, on 22 Jump Street, we went to, in Chattanooga, we have a theater that has one theater room that is 21 and up, and it's got leather recliners and, like, swivel tables, and it's a small theater, but they serve, like, food.
I love that fucking place.
And alcohol. It's just beer and wine. No, like, hard drinks or anything like that, but they serve food and everything, and you just, like, flip a switch and a waitress will come.
Press the fucking button! And you get a fucking server!
It's awesome. So anytime there's a good movie, we're gonna go see it.
$8 for that fucking beer because you brought it to me in a goddamn movie theater. Oh, is that free popcorn? Keep that shit, Kevin. I will keep paying the $8 for my fucking Miller Lite. Not even a Corona. But even at that place, they give you lime with their Coronas.
They do give you a lime.
That place is amazing. Amazing.
Well, like, sometimes they'll have these, like, really dramatic movies playing. I'm like, who the fuck wants to go see that?
I do, because
I want to get drunk and see something where I'm going to piss my pants. That's what I want to do. Especially for, like, $16 a ticket, or whatever it is.
It's not even that much, yeah. $16 a ticket is still about the fucking price you pay for a regular fucking movie.
Okay, well, when I buy 2 tickets on Fandango, I think it's $32.50.
Yeah.
So,
but let's reiterate, these are leather, automatic, reclining fucking seats.
Every time I bring a new person to it, they're like, holy shit. Is this for real? And I'm like, oh yeah. And you can say holy shit because it's 21 and up. You gotta show ID and everything, like, twice. Awesome. Jared says that his of course she is, so I guess that means his wife's here. So, hey, Mrs. Jared. And they are enjoying the show and the drinks. You're probably enjoying the show because of the drinks. Just to...
Hey, a reason to drink and a reason to watch this really go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't watch this show sober.
You could not watch this shit sober.
Oh, no, that's the point of a Boozefest. Absolutely. We want everybody to get drunk with us and write in their drunkenness and just let's all be happy drunks together, you know?
So I do have a question for Jared and the missus. Do they ever go out on New Year's since they have such a blast at home? Like, I mean, I get not going out on, like, the regular days or partying outside the house, but on New Year's. I mean, if you have it that good at home, would you really go out?
Oh, I don't even know what time zone they're in. So, it'd be like 5:15 where they are. Shit, if you're in Hawaii, that's like 3:15.
If you're drinking like that and you're smoking like that, you shouldn't be going anywhere.
Yeah, no.
And that's coming from my drunk ass. So, here's your sign. Stay the fuck at home. If I'm judging you, you're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Yeah.
It was just my question. Because I feel like most of the reason why people go out, other than just friends, like, it's because they're bored at home.
No, I mean, not always. Sometimes it's nice to go out with... First of all, I don't want my friends coming over and trashing my house.
But no, like, when I said, other than going out with friends, like, I can't imagine myself just going out to a fucking bar to hang out on a night like tonight. Like, I would want to go with my friends, my partners, whatever. Like, it's going to be a fucking throwdown. But on a night like tonight, unless you were going out with your friends or with your partners, would you even want to go out?
Well, they have a very good reason that I think that you could respect for why they don't go out.
They don't want to go out?
No, they say that they don't look good in silver bracelets.
I like that. They must have olive skin tones. Gold always looks the best. And I'm sitting here going,
shit!
What?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I know what time zone he's in. Apparently, our viewers live right up the road from me. I won't put it out there just because, you know, they can have their privacy, but...
I don't know who this is.
They fucking live one town over from me.
Y'all haven't hung out?
I don't know, dude.
I'm disappointed. Heather, I'm disappointed in you.
We have, like, real life sightings of me all the time at bars.
No, you bitch all the time about Chattanooga and the people out here just aren't into the stuff you are and the shit you're into and they can't hang. These people can fucking hang and you're not hanging out with them?
They were hiding from me. I didn't know.
Disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Well, then they need to, you know, come hang out. For instance, Friday, I plan on getting totally shit-faced somewhere. I haven't decided where yet.
You need to meet Jared and the missus on Friday, and I want to see the pictures.
I'll clear off my iPhone. Yeah, you guys need to come out.
Yeah. I can't get down there, but I fucking would if I could, because you people seem like awesome fucking people.
Well, we do have to have you come down. Oh my God. How do you know? You know Clarence? Dude, he lives right down the street from me. Dude, do I know you?
Have you met before?
I know Clarence. Holy shit. That's wild. Yeah. I won't tell any Clarence stories because he would kill me.
Look at you making friends. I'm so proud of you.
Awesome. You guys need to come hang out then. We're always going out. No, but I was talking to Shane yesterday about the fact, because one of the people that came out to dinner with us last night was like, I keep hearing about this Spaz, and I don't know who he is. And Jody's like, first of all, it's a she. And she's like, a she?
Yeah, a fucking she.
Yeah, that's what Jody's like. He's like, yeah. And so I showed her a picture, and she went, oh my God. And I was like, what? She is so cute. And then she was asked about your tattoos. I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't approve of them. So the last thing I did was fucking pay attention to them, okay? You can ask her when she comes down. But I was talking to Shane about, doing a meetup about a come drink with Spaz and Heather. And, I told him we agreed to stop drinking for like a week so everybody would have a fair chance.
Yeah, they gotta get on our level. But apparently Jared and the missus can be right there with it. So
Yeah.
I like that a lot. We could totally hang out with them. He.
Wild.
Come on. How many Spaz's do you know that's a he?
I guess. I don't know. I never thought about it because I call you by other names.
There's only one.
Mostly bitch.
Yeah. It's just me. Just me.
Whatever. I got this. Man, I kind of got to pee. I'm getting down. We'll see. I'm down to here.
You're so cute.
I gotta keep drinking.
Yeah, you do.
You know what's awesome is after this, I gotta cook. So.
What are you cooking?
Well, I make, usually on New Year's I make this thing at, if you've ever been to Carrabba's, they have this dish called chicken brine. It's chicken breast with, goat cheese and basil and sun-dried tomatoes and lemon. And I make it at home. And I don't know, I think it tastes better. But yeah, so I make that. And then I didn't make my Christmas balls. So I'm making them for New Year's. Yeah, well. It's my grandmother's recipe. There were supposed to be rum balls, but she would drink all the rum, so they ended up being chocolate peanut butter balls. And I follow the tradition. I drink the rum and I make the chocolate peanut butter balls. She was Irish. What do you want from me?
What you're saying is your grandma was good with balls.
Well, that's a whole lot of conversation we probably shouldn't get into.
Yeah.
Dad, so no, what she was good with was alcohol.
Obviously.
She was like, oh crap, I drank all the rum, what do I do? Oh, I know. And she grabbed some peanut butter, rolled it into balls, dipped it in chocolate, and was like, voila! Nobody will notice.
My grandma does the same thing, except she was never a drinker. It was so disappointing to me to know my heritage between the Germans and the Irish, and my grandmother on this side is the German. The only time she's ever, and I mean ever, had alcohol in her life was at 2 weddings, champagne toast. That's it. That's it. Like the one little itty bitty sip to share collaboration and the family joining to another. That's it. I'm like,
My
but grandma
only drank once. He was at a wedding. He had some beer. He got drunk, and he never drank again. He didn't like it. He was like, nope, not for me.
my grandma has never even been drunk. She's had a little itty bitty sip twice in her life. At 85 years old, I'm like, Grandma, you need to get wasted one time in your life.
Fucking killer.
Maybe. But she'd go out having a good time.
Well,
Don't judge me right now. Don't judge me. Because that woman, like, she said it with all my shenanigans over the years, and she's like, you are the weirdest fucking person I've ever known, but I love you. And I'm like, thanks. You're the straightest person I've ever known, and I love you too. So we're even.
you know what you need to do? Okay, this was the 70s, and my mom was making some cookies. All right, and my grandparents were at the house. I wasn't alive. This is a secondhand story from my brothers, my older brother. And he said that one of my dad's friends walked by, and my mom was like rinsing her hands, and he dumped a bunch of pot into the mixing bowl and mixed it up real quick. So she keeps mixing it, not paying attention, talking to my father. She goes over to do something else. My father pours some more pot in there, mixes it up. She's not, noticing, and she's talking to my dad. My dad's keeping her distracted. She's making cookies, and then she takes them out. She's like, these look kind of weird. Oh, well. Gives them to my grandmother. And, and my brother said that everybody was, like, trying to hold their shit in, like, not laugh. And apparently they got my grandmother, like, wicked high. And then they told my mom about it, because my mom was going to eat a cookie, and they're like, no, don't eat any of your cookies. They didn't want my mom, because my mom doesn't do that stuff, so they were like, don't do it, but they were okay with getting my grandmother really high, just not my own mother.
Yeah, I was looking for the same kind of outcome, because back in, it was either 2003, 2004, something had happened where my sister came to visit. We did Thanksgiving or Christmas, because once or twice a year she would come visit. And her and my grandmother are very close. And my brother at this point was probably like 18, 19 years old. We used to have friends come over to his house, which was my mother's house. My grandmother's lived with us, or with my mom, since I was 10. When her husband died, my mother took her mother in.
That's nice.
Well, something happened to where my brother was a big pothead at the time. So he and his friends would sit on the back porch and break their weed up. And they take the stems and seeds out, Well, somehow these seeds got put into a potted plant. My grandmother is a big green thumb. So she's, what's that thing? It's not Miracle Whip, it's just Miracle Grow. Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
She's feeding this plant. She has no idea what it is. None. She's like, but it's growing so well. But it's not budding.
Like maple leaves.
Flowers. There's no vegetables. She was like, I don't know what this is. So my sister comes to visit, and she's like, Grandma, do you know what this is? And she's like, it hasn't done anything. It just keeps growing. I don't know what it is. And my sister's like, Grandma, it's pot.
Oh my God.
It is fucking marijuana. And my grandmother was like, no, it's not. And she's like, yes, it is. She's like, before we destroy this, my sister goes up into her old room, pulls a blue ribbon that she had got from like either softball or gymnastics, one or the other, puts it on the fucking pot plant and takes a picture with my grandma. And my grandma the whole time was going, because she didn't know what it was at the time. After the picture, that's when my sister told her what it was. She was so embarrassed. And I'm like, it's not like you smoked the whole pot. Like, it was just growing. You fed it.
It can grow anywhere. Oh my God, it really can. You got to be careful. I have a bunch of wild stuff growing in the side of my yard, and I have to go out there all the time and see what the hell it is.
Well, the bullshit thing was they automatically assumed it was me that planted this on our deck, of all places. The deck of the back side of the house. It wasn't out in the yard. It wasn't in the field behind the yard. It was on a deck in a potted plant.
I think I would probably go to my neighbor's yard, like way out, and plant it on their side.
it's their fault.
Because that way, it's easy for them to deny it, because they could just be like, take a drug test, and they'd pass. And then everybody would just think it was wild growing, because it grows so easily in so many places. Like, when I was in middle school, I remember when they burned all these marijuana crops in Mexico, and I lived in Austin, Texas, and you could smell it in the air in Austin. That's how far that traveled. And so many people, it was on the news, it cropped up that it was growing in their backyards, and people had to, like, call the cops, and the cops would have to come and rip it out and, like, bring it with them.
No.
You know, like, just, I don't know what the fuck. They probably dried it out and smoked it themselves or sold it. I don't know what the cops do, but, you know, none of my business. Somebody, oh, dude, you know, I'm too drunk to read your name. Hold on. Say hi. That's nice. Thank you for saying hi. What are you drinking? That's what we want to know. If you're gonna write to me what you're drinking. I gotta know, because I am feeling so good right now.
Yeah, tomorrow at work will suck.
I need some fondue in my life. Huh?
Don't tease me.
Hey, have you ever been to that Brazilian steakhouse in Nashville?
No.
Ooh.
Foreign food in Nashville freaks me out.
Huh?
The foreign food in Nashville freaks me out.
No. I'm taking you. Okay, here's what it is. In Brazilian steakhouses, you sit down and they give you like a little card. And when you flip this card over to like green, that means like go. And people will start coming around with these big like swords with meat on them. You know.
All I can think about is bridesmaids. But they all got female.
Lamb, beef.
No, they shit themselves in a goddamn wedding. Like, people trying on wedding dresses. They shit themselves. Bridesmaids. That's all I think about is Brazilian food. You're going to shit yourself.
First of all, I think that was a bar. I don't think it was a restaurant. Because
It's a what?
I like that movie, so I just saw it the once. No, trust me. First of all, I've been in the one in Nashville. It's really good.
That makes amazing.
It's just like meat. It's just fucking meat and more meat and then some more meat. And if you want dessert, it's fucking meat. Okay? It's all it is meat. And they come over and bring you meat and carve it off, and it's like so fucking good. I mean, the next day when you sweat, it like literally stinks of meat, but it's like so awesome. Trust me.
This makes me laugh so hard because my son, you know, he's 8. My father was in town over this past weekend, and he wanted to take the kids out, and my son, and so my critter's eating his lunch, and all of a sudden he didn't want to eat anymore, and it was a very small amount. And so Rob is like, "What's up, dude? Why aren't you eating?" And he's like, "I got the meat sweats." Every one of us died. And I looked at my sister, because she had been, you know, at my mother's for the past 5 days, and she's like, "He saw it in the commercial yesterday, and he won't stop saying it. Every time he eats something, I got the meat sweats." Rob,
that's awesome.
He died laughing. In the middle of this restaurant. I'm like, because he said it so loud. He's like, "I got the meat sweats."
You know what? We should take him with us when we go to the Brazilian steakhouse.
No, I don't want him to shit himself.
Oh, God, no. He'll have a great time. It's like literally a meat lover's haven. We went to the one in Atlanta, but I don't think it was as good as the one in Nashville. Like, as far as, you know, our area is concerned, not everywhere in America.
I'm telling you, watch Bridesmaids, and you may not want to eat it.
I have eaten it, and I was fine.
Bridesmaids.
First of all, I would rather have a colon that's got some flow to it than one that's backed up.
We're getting on a whole different level right now.
I'm just saying. Trust me, it's awesome. You're gonna love it. And I'm gonna videotape it for all of our viewers, and I'm gonna
whoa, slow down.
Not the shits. No.
People
have already paid our bill and been like 5 doors down at some bar.
Now all I can think about is you talking about videotaping you taking a shit. Because I'm talking about bridesmaids and they shit themselves. You're like, I'm going to videotape it for viewers. We need to take it back a few notches.
I would say our show is rated R, not like NC-17, okay? Let's put a rating on this shit right now. Although this coming from the bitch who took a picture of me peeing somewhere in San Antonio. I don't know where we were, but I know that there's a picture of me peeing.
That shit was funny.
Huh?
That shit was funny.
Oh yeah, it was at that bitch's house who like got all pissed off at us because somebody else paid for our rent. She was like basically like, you guys are whores, and we're like, we're not sleeping with this guy to pay our rent. He just wants to.
Hey, I worked. During that time, I fucking worked.
Yeah, that's why you had all that free time to go on all those road trips with me.
I broke my ankle.
Whatever.
That is.
You worked for like 2 fucking weeks, okay? Well, when I showed up, you worked for like 2 weeks, and then that was the last time I saw you work for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I taught you how to be a drunken housewife. We may not have been wives, and we may not have had houses, but we were drunk.
A lot.
And we were damn good at it. And we hardly ever had to pay for it. Hey, we paid for that whole trip to Texas. Well, I mean, somebody else paid for that whole trip to Texas.
But
we were trying to get into a beef with some 21-year-old bitch who's all, I work and pay for my college. Well, congratulations. I have more money than you. I get to travel around with my fucking HSP and you don't, so...
I looked at her and I'm like, well, then I'm smarter than you.
I don't know, whatever. Feminists. I can't deal with it.
Alright, I'm about to beat you across this fucking camera. Not only have you drank water on the show yet again, you're faux pas.
I didn't mean for that to come on screen, okay?
On the show!
You're very good about it not going on screen. That was an accident. Because I've been eating this whole fucking hour and a half.
I know, and I haven't said shit until now, because I only...
need for it to go on screen.
Remember, mine doesn't flip back and forth like yours does. Mine is just you at all times.
That's weird. See, like, when I'm talking, it's big. And you're, like, little. And then when you're talking, you're big, and I'm little.
Nope, mine doesn't flip.
Like,
I get to see you at all times stuffing your fucking face and drinking bottles of water. I'm so disappointed.
1 bottle of water.
Disappointed.
I didn't have, like, lunch, or for that matter, breakfast. You know what? I haven't eaten today. That's why I'm so hungry.
I don't care. You had all day to prepare. You're diluting your alcohol. You come on the show sober.
Okay, first of all, it's fucking Doritos. It's not exactly like I'm lining my stomach here.
That's like corn and cheese.
Yeah, like Monsanto corns. Okay, well, there you go. Cheese. There's no cheese in this.
Oh, that's ranch. My bad.
I don't know. Cheddar cheese. It's like the 40th ingredient, but...
You're fucking welcome.
There's like 72 ingredients, okay? It's like damn near the last. And I've had like 3 chips. I've been breaking them in parts so I can eat them. So you wouldn't
You're not doing it very well. Not doing it very well.
I'm gonna pee. I'm trying to drink this champagne, but...
You're not going to finish that bottle. We've been on air for an hour and 40 minutes.
Alright, You talk, and I'm gonna pee.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I supposed to talk about? I don't get the Q&As. Oh, you little cunt. I have nobody to talk to. I'm gonna beat her. I'm gonna beat her so hard. Anybody else find this awkward? Oh, don't worry. I'll see your Q&A when she fucking reads it to me. Why is the O on the one? Or like, no, it's just heavy N-E. Like New England. Heavy N-E. You can beat her. There's gotta be a way to edit this shit. There has to be a way.
Oh, God.
You're a cunt.
I heard. I feel better. I can drink now. Okay. Woo!
Drink before.
You know what sucks is I totally crave those like Reuben rolls that they have at Hair of the Dog, but you know we're really not welcome there. So
No, we are not. We're not going there today. I want to talk about that place. Because they
you go on March 16th. You know, and then not pay the bill.
How I can interact with the Q&A thing.
I don't know. You can look it up. I mean, if you signed in under our account and ran it, then you could do the.
How do you get two videos underneath the same account?
I'll show you how to do it. I'll come up and show you. And then you can run it. And then I don't have to because I'm a very lazy individual.
Well, no, I was hoping that we could both do the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, that is stupid. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I figured out the Q&A like 5 weeks ago, okay? After how many shows? So... Wow, this stuff is hitting me.
I can tell.
Great. Great.
And that's bad that I noticed.
Well, then you need to drink more, my friend. Well, they have me on this bogus medication because they had to take cancer off my cervix, whatever. And it definitely lowers my tolerance, which is really a good thing because it costs me a lot less money.
You should mail that shit to me.
Although, it still costs me more than everybody fucking else I know. I go out drinking with my friends and they're like, I had 3 Bud Lights, I can't even drive. And I'm just like, what? I had like 6 rum and cokes and I'm more coherent than you. Yeah. That wasn't even a shot at Drunk Nancy.
Choose something else.
So, back to, what were we talking about? The meat sweats. Alright, so then we'll need 2 days. We'll need to go for fondue, see everybody, and go to Layla's Brazilian Steakhouse.
Yeah, you have to leave that for last.
What?
Yeah, leave it for last so that we can all go the fuck home and blow up our bathroom.
I'm gonna have to rewatch Bridesmaids because I remember the scene, but I thought that they went to like some dive bar or something.
You're gonna laugh your ass off. No, it's
I'll
a
just find that movie. I don't want to watch the whole fucking movie because you know, all my girlfriends love that movie, and they're always like, "Oh, let's get together and have a girls' night and watch that movie." And I'm like, "Pass." I didn't like it. And Chris O'Dowd's in that movie, and I love him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great, you know. But I don't know. I just didn't. It was like they were trying to do a female version of The Hangover, and I was just like,
Yeah, I disagree.
You know,
I thought it was great. I did. I thought it was funny. It had like the.
Well, good. Then you go in my place. Okay.
Thing. Like the drama was more about the best friends than what it was about the guy. And that's not something you see every day. Especially in movies. It's always about the guy. And granted, there was a guy and there's drama and it eventually folded out to the way they wanted it to be. But the drama between the best friends is like fucking real life.
It's like every chick flick ever made.
No, this shit was, to me, it was a little bit more realistic. The jealousy that comes on between two best friends and the bringing the guy in, or even not just the guy, but all of a sudden there's a new chick. Well, fuck you.
The only good thing about that movie was Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, I love her. I love her. Did you see Tammy?
Tammy? Oh, God, yeah. Drug all my friends to the Ovation Theater to see it. Absolutely. Oh, Jared wants to know what you're drinking. This must be your first time tuning in.
You're welcome.
She drinks the same thing every week, unlike me, who tries to drink something different every week because I care about who watches our show. She's not.
How does that mean I don't care?
It's a Boozefest. What fun is it if we all drink the same thing all the time?
I drink a lot more than other people.
Tell the man and his lady what you are drinking.
Mr. and Mrs. Jared, I always drink Captain and Diet Dr. Pepper. But, don't let that fool you. I've got all the things in the kitchen. I do. I've got beer. I've got beer in my fridge. I have 2 fridges. 2 full-size fridges. One's our big fridge. One's a regular fridge. I just don't like to drink beer on this. I don't.
I'd be very disappointed next week with my choice because I had to pack up all my alcohol, so.
See, I don't want to do that. I feel like you don't have a choice in this matter. You just kind of look at something and you're like, that could be good. And that's kind of cool. I like that about that. Like, I like that you can go to any bar, any restaurant, and be like, yeah, I'll try that. Me, I'm the complete
my house, I have a ton of
what I like, and that's what I want. Why is that a bad thing? Why do you get so pissed off about it? Explain it to me how it affects you dynamically that I stick to the same thing every week. Captain is my bitch. He's my love. That's my
diet. Anything is horrible for you. You're just asking to get cancer.
Drinking is horrible for you.
And frankly, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the one that's going to have to take care of you when you have cancer. And 2, you're going to look horrible bald. And 3, I don't want to spend the money on a wig, which I'll have to do.
I would. First off, I know I could pull baldness. Like, I would go complete bald. And know I could pull it off. Second, the fact that I like what I like has no effect on how
regular Dr. Pepper for me. Okay, you're interfering with my life.
Is diet Dr. Pepper bothers you? Out of anything I do, that's what bothers you.
Well, we all know that the smoking bothers me.
That's just delicious. But I will give you this. I will give you this, Heather. Starting January 2nd, not January 1st, January 2nd, I'm going to attempt. It's not a promise. There's no guarantee. I'm going to attempt to change a few things. Now, within those attempts, Captain will still be my love, my being. It's just, he is part of me. We share partnership. You may as well get the fuck over that.
Look, I just think it's disgusting. I don't have a problem if you drink it.
And I don't have a problem that you drink what you drink.
Rick drinks it. He'll drink whatever you drink, and I'm just like, whatever. Over here with my Bacardi and Coke, because I have taste.
You judge me.
Yeah!
But your taste is all over the place. At least I like what I like. I stick to what I know.
What?
You're a whore for liquor.
Oh my God, Kate, if you're watching, write this down. Holy crap.
I mean, you put yourself all over the place. At least my men in my life know what they're getting into. Captain knows he is there, and he has to put up with all that shit. Rob knows Captain has to be in his house. I'm okay with that.
First of all, that's going on a t-shirt. I'm going to sell out of my t-shirts.
I don't want to hear about
whore for liquor.
What?
Yeah, that's what you said. I'm a whore for liquor. I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. I'm not going to sell out because ain't nobody going to want to buy your, Spaz Only Drinks Captain t-shirts. Nope, they're going to buy Heather's I'm a whore for liquor t-shirts. That's right. It's already a contest.
Except that I made the fucking t-shirt.
Look, I can't get into details with you, alright? This is between you and the boss lady. I'm just over here an innocent victim.
You're not an innocent
My
victim.
champagne. I had something very important to say until you distracted me. I just want you to know this. And to all our viewers who are not sending in what they're drinking, which I'm also disappointed. I want to know what other whores of liquor are out there. I do something different every week because I love our viewers and I want to give them variety. Unlike you with your cancer sticks.
I give them stability. Stability.
What?
I give them stability. And it's fucking so delicious.
Alright, well, if you want to recover from cancer in my Caribbean home, then you need to, at least cut out one or the other.
Look, I just said. So starting January 2nd, there's going to be some changes. This will probably not go.
Okay, I don't have a problem with the Captain Morgans. I have a problem with the Diet Dr. Pepper and the cancer sticks.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one.
Well, if you come to my house, there's a whole thing, a jug of Captain Morgans. And in the pantry, there is a whole bunch of regular Dr. Pepper. Which literally was bought just for you.
I told you I'll give you one.
Jared says, wouldn't that be a liquor whore? I like that. I'm going to text that to the boss lady.
I like this Jared person.
Yeah, dude, you need to tune in every week.
Him and the missus.
Yes. You need to come join us when we go out boozing.
All the time.
Huh?
I said like the snod comments all the time.
If you follow my public profile, it pretty much always says where I am. I'm not, you know, I've had stalkers, so I'm not worried. I know how to handle that shit, so I'm good. You guys can come out and drink with me, and it'll be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited about Friday night. I haven't done my tradition in a couple of years. Well, since 2010 I haven't done it, so I'm fucking stoked to do my tradition of just getting shit-faced. I was talking to my friend Tammy, and she was like, what did she say to me? She didn't understand like the whole concept of it. I was like, I just don't drink on New Year's. This is the most I've ever drank on New Year's, I think. Like ever. I've just never drank this much ever on New Year's. I never drank on. I don't know why. I just don't. But like, there was a couple of years. It was like on the 30th. One year I got so shit faced on the 30th that the 31st I had to go to work, and my girlfriend Jody had to drive me to work because I was still so shit faced. This was in Vegas, of course. So I didn't start working until like 5:30. Like,
That's gonna happen tomorrow.
What?
I said, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like, Rob's gonna have to get up at 4 o'clock and drive me to work.
Who's gonna drive you home?
No, it's gonna pick me up.
Doesn't he have to work?
Tomorrow? No.
Oh, I don't know. I can't get over that this is New Year's Eve. Like, tomorrow's gonna be 2015. That's wild, man. Wild.
Another year.
We're gonna have a lot of appearances in 2015, so I'm excited about that. First one in Chattanooga. All you Chattanooga people, you better start drinking now. Practicing.
I have to pee.
I peed already. I'm good. I haven't finished my bottle. I got down to...
No. You have to pour
down
that...
to here. Down to here.
You have to pour that bottle out.
I'm close. Close!
Go on, pee.
Oh, good. It's just me. Now I can really talk to you guys, okay? Look, I want to tell you something about Spaz'n. First of all, okay, you know what? I have nothing. She actually really can hold her liquor like way better than anybody I've ever seen. And I grew up in an Irish family. She outdrinks me, you know, and most people can't outdrink me. So I really want to talk shit about her while she's gone. So I'm trying to think of something I can talk shit about. I mean, other than the fact that she always drinks Captain Morgan's, which I think is disgusting. I don't like spiced rum. It's gross. But, yeah, she can hold her booze. I'll be, like, literally falling off my bar stool. And she'll be holding on to me. Meanwhile, having an intelligent conversation about, like, philosophy and some shit with somebody. Just completely coherent. You wouldn't even know she was drunk. And she's 3 fucking sheets to the wind. I have no idea how she pulls it off. Because there's a point where I'm cool, I pass a point, and I'm not cool. I'm slurring, I don't walk right, I can't text, it's just bad. But then she's had as much as me, and she's sending my fucking texts for me. She's carrying my ass. So, you know, and I have an Irish mother, an Irish godmother, and an Italian godmother. So I grew up drinking. When I was 4, one of my Italian godmother decided that she wanted to teach me how to make margaritas because she'd get too drunk to make them herself. And she actually bought me a blender. And she didn't even remember this, and she was talking about it, and my mother was like, yeah, that actually happened. You taught her how to make margaritas when she was 4. Which is why I make the best margaritas, though. So, here's to me. Look who's back!
That's right. It is fucking freezing.
Well, you are in like a tank top, so I got nothing.
But I'm in boots, my socks, my blankie, and the fucking heater.
This is the first Boozefest I've ever done with pants on. I gotta tell Shane. Never
I
believed
had
me.
pants on earlier, and then I had to go get ice.
See, I don't want to drink anything cold. I'm freezing. It's fucking freezing out, man. You know what I want to do is go to a sweat lodge.
I don't.
Who fucking invited you?
Don't be fun.
You know what? If you don't want to go to a sweat lodge with me,
I just have to think about bacteria and like sweaty balls.
what the fuck do you think a sweat lodge is?
Sweaty balls and bacteria.
No, you have to wear clothes. I mean, not a lot of clothes, but you have to wear something. Yeah, no, you get pretty close with other sweaty people. But they have to get close with you.
Sweaty people.
Yeah, you like sweat out toxins and shit.
Then do it on your own. Why do we have to do it in a group setting?
Because I don't know all the rituals and stuff that they do, like Native American shit.
I know, but why do they have to do it in a group setting? Why can't it be on its own?
Because...
I want to sweat beside a hairy man that's got sweaty balls and thigh. Nope, nope. We're moving on from this.
I don't know. I love it. I
Maybe
love
fuck on.
lodges. Fuck Spaz when it comes to sweat lodges. If you guys are into sweat lodges, you can come with me. Because I love
The
it.
sweaty balls. Sweaty balls.
Well, you go and bathe in a river after. I don't know. I found this new place near Knoxville that I'm going to try, so wish me luck, because I've never been.
Let us know how that works out.
I did one in Sedona, and I got to bathe in the river, and somebody's like, snake! And I was like, ah!
Yeah, no.
I fucking hate snakes, man. Okay? I don't like guns, but you want to see me shoot a gun? Just fucking yell snake, and I will shoot that fucking gun. With, like, no hesitation. A guy could be running at me with a knife, and I'd be like, should I shoot? Should I shoot? Snake? I will shoot fucking 20 times. I hate snakes. Oh my god. Yeah, I was out of that water. I, like, jumped out of that water like a cartoon and was, like, running on the water to get out of that water. Fuck that. Ugh, no. The next one I did after that was outside of Nashville, and there was no snakes. Thank Jesus. And whoever the snake god is.
I just want you to know, it's been 2 hours.
What's your point?
Empty yet.
Huh?
It's not empty yet, and I have to go. Uh-huh.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha! It's empty!
2 hours! 2 hours, Heather!
It is 1.5 liters. I drank 1.5 liters of champagne.
You haven't drank it yet.
Cheers, motherfucker.
I love you. It's a whole new year.
To quote Han Solo, I know.
We have to change our Twitter thing to where it goes from 5 years ago now to 6.
Well, our anniversary really isn't until July, so.
I don't want to talk about the actual.
Well, we met in March, but I count July 15th because that's when we moved in together.
All right.
That's my count is July 15th.
I'll give you then.
So on July 15th, I'll change to 6 years. 6 years of fucking bullshit and booze.
I feel like it should be more.
It should be more than 6 years?
Yeah. Like before.
Yeah, I can't change facts.
I feel like it should be more than 6 years by July.
Well, it was 2009.
What's it?
Yep. We're trying to like totally do this fast, but it's really hard with the bubbles.
Carbonation's a bitch. Jared and his wife will teach you.
Right? Damn.
You look adorable. Totally adorable.
Well, I'll look better next week, hopefully, because Miss Tootsie is going to do my hair and get rid of all that silver in it. Ah, you can actually see it shimmering.
I see now.
Yeah.
I have
a lot of it. Thank God for bad quality internet, because otherwise you'd see how bad it was.
Dude, I have like a fucking birthmark going on. You see it, right?
Yeah, your hair's different colors.
Yeah. Well, first off, I want to say my mother was 25 when she went full gray. Full gray. Now, I don't want to talk about your wine.
When you were born.
Huh?
How old was she when you were born?
33.
Oh, well, then I have no argument.
Yeah. She was 25 when she went full gray.
Yeah, no. Jesse's going to take care of this garbage.
I have to do something with my hair. The problem is, like, it's so fucking short right now. I can't stand it. Like, it only comes down.
Cut it all off.
But no, mine, like, only comes down to my, like, upper breast now because everything was so dead because I'm petrified of haircuts. And so when I finally gave Lily, like, the chance to cut it, she's like, baby, we have to cut off 6 to 7 inches. She's like, it's so fucking dead, it's like a rat tail. She's like, we have to cut it off. She's like, but it's gonna grow because now it's healthier. Well, that shit got cut off like fucking 5 months ago.
Yeah, your hair grows really slowly.
Wow. Maybe grown a quarter of a fucking inch. I hate it. I hate it every fucking day because nobody is doing their hair at 3:30 in the fucking morning to go work where I work. You're not gonna fucking do your hair at 3:30 in the fucking morning. So I try to do my little messy ball.
Oh, yeah.
It is too short to fucking do it. So just, it comes out of the fucking bun. Oh my god, I can't stand it. I cannot stand my hair.
I don't cut it that much, so.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, we need to cut it off. It's been
2 hours of awesome New Year's Eve partying. So many people have joined us, and we love it. Not a lot of people wrote in, but we're okay because you still joined us, and we hope you're still drinking.
I'm gonna still be drinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I gotta open another bottle. This one's out.
The smaller ones now.
Yeah, I just bought the one big bottle, and the rest are smaller.
But you did it!
I did. I drank the whole thing. My glass is empty. The bottle is empty. We're good.
I'm proud of you.
I drank 1.5 liters of champagne. Woo!
In 2 hours.
Doing great.
Hey, you did good.
Well, we got next week to talk about the new year. And we'll probably post a video wishing everybody Happy New Year's, I would think.
The what?
So we'll probably post a video wishing everybody Happy New Year's.
I mean, I guess we have to.
I guess. Alrighty. Well then, let's go pee. How we end the broadcast?
Y'all be safe. Have an amazing New Year's. We'll see y'all motherfuckers next year. Next year.
Later.
Bye, bitches.